Well, good evening, YouTube. How's it going? My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. And this is the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by today. Hey, sorry about the videos in the evenings. Lately, I just haven't had time in the mornings. I've just been, I think my sleep deprivation has been creeping up on me, and just the busyness of my life here lately. I've been having a hard time in the mornings getting it done before I get to work, and work's been busy as well. So sorry about that, but I hope the afternoon videos have been helpful. I'm going to try in the morning, tomorrow morning, to see if I can get a morning video out as well. Don't forget tonight, Trading Night School. Tonight, Trading Night School at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 Central, and 7:30 Pacific Time. So, hope you guys join me. I'd love to see you around. We're in session 7, I believe. And we continue looking at corrections and identifying structures, and helping letting the structure tell us where price is going. We want to begin honing our skills looking at structure, understanding structure as well. So definitely join us for that. All right, let's look into the market today. We're going to look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, and see if we can see what's going on in the market. Okay. All right, don't forget this is not financial advice, never intended to be financial advice. Always do your own due diligence as you study the markets. I'm just simply sharing my thoughts and opinions about the market. It's for educational use only. So please trade with caution. It's a highly volatile market. All right. Well, we're going to look at Bitcoin first of all, and just jump in and see what we can see here. I've been expecting a down move all day. I don't know if this little down move is going to take us down while I got us on camera. That'd be really, really nice. I have been playing this move to the downside, and waiting for this thing to finish, and it's just taking its sweet old time. But I think we've got an impulse in our hand, and we've been making a 4 wave all day long. My count up to this point, let me put the fibs here, is that this wave right there is a 1 wave, and then this wave going up is a 2 wave. And I'm looking for this thing to be a 3rd wave, but I'm not sure if that's the case or not. You can see how we haven't even come down to the 1-to-1 extension of that wave yet. So that look in that on that might be incorrect, but you never know. This might be. I don't know. I'm not sure how to delineate that wave. It's pretty challenging here. But when I look at this move here, you can see that we did come down to the 1618. We've been moving up. So this is a potential, making a 5 wave structure here. 1, 2. Then we've got a move here to the downside here. I just don't like what I'm having a hard time with is this wave delineation there, and in the grand scheme of things, this might just be a finishing of a diagonal here. That is a potential, and so. And that might be why I'm having a hard time, because it's just a diagonal. We're looking for a 3 wave here, but I'm really looking for a 5 wave move to the downside. I'm looking for 5 finishing waves. Excuse me. If this is a diagonal indeed. The way I would count this, if this is a diagonal, just talking about a different count that I haven't really shared much lately, just looking outside the box and trying to figure out what's going on here. I've been counting it up to this point as a W, X, and then a Y wave, and then that needs to come on down to about 83 like that. And then that Y wave is made up of 3 waves like this. Let's see, 3 wave structure like so. Okay, and then this is a 3 wave structure, 3 wave structure, and then we're getting a 3 wave structure like that for the Y wave. So we'd have basically a 3 wave structure there in the Y, which is what you need. So that's a possibility. You got 3 wave, and then we had 3 wave, and we need to look to see if it's finished. It doesn't look like it's finished. It looks like it's going to come on down. One more time. Come on down. One more time. I'm eyeballing the 83 to 84.50 mark as our low there. That's my target. That's what I'd like to see. Where I'd like to see price come on down. That would be the 1-to-1 extension of the WX and the Y. Let me show you what I'm looking at there. You can see here, and my fibs aren't perfect, but it's been every time I've done it, it's been somewhere around $8,300. There it is, right there. Looking for about 8,305 for a 1-to-1 extension. So if we can see if this come on down, that would be awesome. Now another way to count that would be that this is an A, B, and a C like that. and then that C is an ending diagonal. Let me show you the way that would look. Where is it? There it is. We got 1A, B, and then all that would be C instead of a WXY. That means we got a five wave move there. A three. Well, I just got rid of the wrong one. Let's try it again. Da, 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 boom, boom, and C. And that C looks like an ending diagonal. Okay, and so what we've got would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need a three-wave move for the 5. Now, I don't think this is finished right here because, I mean, this could be done, or that could be 5 waves, 3 waves. We're going to get 5 waves coming down here. So we might have one more push to get our 5 waves down. That's a potential, and that's a shape that actually makes sense, guys, as I look at it. So here, we'd count all of this as 5, or we could do it this way. That's 5. That's 3. And now we need 5 waves in that. Oh, sorry. Let me take off the weight of this guy just a little bit, make it a little smaller there. There we go. And then let's analyze this wave a little bit and see if that would work. So we'd be excluding this wick here, excluding that guy, and we'd be counting this wave. Basically, there have been a lot of expanded flats here, so we'd be counting that as an ABC in there, like that, excluding that wick and just saying, yeah, that's an anomaly or whatever. Really hard to count there, and then we'd be getting a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 down here, and that's how we'll get down there. Yeah, I mean, that's plausible. That's plausible, and that would finish all of that out. Okay, guys, and if that's the case, if that's the right count, can't guarantee that it is, but if it is, then we'd be looking for a move to the upside. At least 3 waves, most likely. We'd be looking for a 3-wave move, and that's what I talked about being the bull trap that's coming in the future. Everybody's looking to get long down here. Everybody's looking to get long, and we're going to make that big 3-wave. This is actually like a 1, 2, and this is a 3rd wave to the upside, and so that's a possibility. We want to be aware of it. But what if this is just the first 3 legs of a Z wave? ABC, and then we have 3 waves to the upside there, and then everybody's thinking bull, and the price is gonna be increasing. It's gonna get up, it's gonna test that $10,000 range, maybe. Never know how high that'll go. Shoot, it could double top it. We don't know what kind of. Probably not gonna double top it, but it could come up pretty deep here. Anywhere from between $95 and $10,000, maybe. Retest the top of this guy right there. What would see? Let's throw the fibs on there. What would be a reasonable target? If it came down here. So, I mean, 97.50 in that ballpark to 10,000 for the 786. So, if we get a 3-wave move like that, okay, people are going to be seeing that as impulsive. It might be as just a simple zigzag there, and then it just stops up here, and then it tanks down, and that's going to finish our Z wave in our grand scheme of count. If you're not sure what that is, what I'm talking about here, I believe that we're in a X. We finished an X wave, and now we're in the Z wave, finishing out and heading to the downside. Gonna push the 6,000 region for sure. As a possibility. So I'm just looking at that as a possibility, guys. But I also want you to be aware that, if we're in a bull market right now, and this is actually a one-way, if my interpretation is incorrect, and this is a 1-wave followed by a 2-wave, this is the entry place. We're ready to enter and go long. So regardless of whether it's the 3-wave and we're heading up to the moon, or it's just a corrective wave, for me, it's a good play long, so I'm planning on going long as long as the wave structure shows it. As long as the wave structure shows me what I'm what I'm looking for, then I'm going to look to go long here. Okay, so yeah, let's take a peek at the wave structure that's going on right now and see if there's any kind of hints in the market and see what it might be doing here. we are testing this trend line. We tested it here. We've tested it and tested it and tested it. I'd like to see us break it. If we break it to the downside, then that's going to be good. That's going to mean probably going to have some. Oh, look at that. We got follow through right here on camera, particularly. Let's see if it. I don't want it to wick back. But if it wicks back, then it doesn't matter. But as long as it breaks through, might be getting our push to the downside and looking to finish this thing out. Anywhere from 8,300 to 8,450 is where I'm looking to find this wave to end. So, all right, let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin's already broken out of its channel here. It's broken so many different channels, guys. Let me just show you. We broke this line right here is a major trend line. If I zoomed out, you'd be able to see. Okay, it's the entire trend line of this whole correction that we've had. We've broken to the downside. Whenever Litecoin does that, that's always spells downside for Litecoin. So we are getting the downside. We're probably going to get some more here. We are breaking. We got this local trend line here. We broke it again, and it's probably going to have some more downside as well. So that's correlating with the move that we're looking at. Let's look at Ethereum as well. Excuse me. We've been playing in a triangular shape here for quite a while now. And I don't think it's a triangle necessarily, though one might make that case. I'm not going to make the case today. I don't have time. But what I believe here is that we've been playing in this range here. I think this is more like an A, a B, and now we got a 1, 2, 1, 2 of a C wave. And so we're heading down, in my opinion. I've counted this as a leading diagonal, potentially as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there with a 3-wave pullback there. So we might get that 3-wave pullback. We might not. We are playing on this trend line. If we break this trend line to the low, guys, it is on. It is down, down, down we go. And it's going to be fairly deep correction, most likely for Ethereum. Ethereum, I think, is going to tank harder than most of them if it breaks that trend line to the downside. So let's be watching that as well. Let's see. Just take a peek on the smaller time frame. Let me show you what I'm looking at there. Okay. Yep, it's a nice 5-wave delineation here. We got to show it to you. We got a 1, a 2. That's a nice 3-wave. We got a 4, and a 5. It's really, really nice impulsive wave. We might need to be getting a more complex correction like this, ABC, like that, coming up back, retesting the 188 region in that ballpark, maybe even just as low as 185. So we'll have to wait and see. We might have already gotten all we're going to get, and it's going to come on down. We'll have to watch and see what Bitcoin and Litecoin do. But it's looking like we got an impulse to the downside. We're going to get a 3-wave pullback, and then we're going to be tanking. So it might happen in the morning as well, late tonight or tomorrow morning. So, guys, everything for me, the way I'm looking at it, we got at least one more big push to the downside. Once we get that, I'm looking for a rebound. I'm looking for a bounce. I want to see price rebound from there, and then head on up for that 3-wave. So that's what I'm going to be looking for and probably trading personally. And so we do have a bull move heading our way potentially, and so let's watch out for that. Okay. All right, guys. That's my analysis tonight. Join me tonight for Trading Night School, and we'll just keep delivering information on how to be a better trader. If you've not watched any of those, I've got a 6 series. I've got 6 lessons so far in the bag. They're between an hour and a half to 2 hours live streams each week, every Thursday night. And so tonight, join me tonight at 10:30 Eastern Time and 9:30 Central. All right, you guys have a fantastic evening. See you tonight, hopefully at the Trading Night School live. Talk to you later. Bye bye.